But first, I spoke with Jackie Matting from CNE.
It's almost that time of year again for CNE Money School. I am joined by Jackie Matting. Jackie, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Latrice. It's a pleasure.
Let's talk about this. This event has been going on for the past several years, and it's one where it continues to draw people out because it's so important, because it gives people the basics when it comes to learning about their finances and educating them about their finances. What are some of the topics you all are going to focus on this year?
That's right. This year we're doing a little something different. We're doing two very focused classes. One of them is on healthy financial habits, and the other one is on some things that you can do to strengthen your credit, which is really great. So we're going to offer an hour and a half segment for both of those, where we will just really take a deep dive in things that you can do. Number one, to improve your credit, which improves your life as a whole. And then, of course, a healthy financial habits. It's just all around good things you can do on a daily basis to make things a little bit smoother in your home when it comes to money.
One of the things too, Jack, we find out is so many people just kind of the basics. They don't realize that, when they go to, whether it's apply for a car loan, whether it's to try to buy a house, all of these things are so important when it comes to making sure we have a good credit score, a healthy high credit score as possible. Making sure, like you said, you're doing these things on the front end to make sure that your finances are healthy. So without giving away the whole class, because we know it's an hour and a half class, what are some of the main things that people need to keep in mind?
I think the number one thing that I see when I sit with clients in my office is that spending plans are a thing. I think the word budget always seems so restricting, but when we talk about a conversation about your spending habits, what your spending plan looks like, it does give you a little bit more freedom. And it's encouraging because you know where your money goes versus your money dictating exactly how you'll live. And when we have healthier habits and we track our spending, it leads to positive behaviors, which increases credit scores, which increases access. And that's something that we're all about here at CNE, is creating opportunities for families in Chattanooga to continue to thrive. And not just Chattanooga, we want to take it around the surrounding counties here as well.
And that's so important because, like you said, again, going back to that and creating those healthy habits is so important. And a lot of people, like you said, when they think budget, they're just like, oh no. But one of the things I think so many people don't realize, when you really look at sometimes, where's my money going? What am I spending my money on? Where could I cut back? And these are the things when you just look at some of the basics of making a budget, which is something that so many people don't do. Oh, I didn't realize I was going out to eat every other day. And, whether it's buying coffee or whatever those things may be, these are the things, the reasons it's so important, like you said, to create that budget and start taking a closer look at your finances.
That's right. It's taking control back in a very positive way. And one of the things that we will do in those classes is have some interactive activities that will give us real world scenarios, so that individuals can think about what they're doing and how they can maybe change things to improve their lives. And that's the goal. That's ultimately what we want to see.
And you talked about, of course, one of the things, debt freedom, and the other thing, and, like you said, raising that credit score, and all of these things contribute to that, and getting to that level of financial freedom and financial health.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. And really, I like to think of it as, if you can get all of those things in some form of control, you will be a healthier individual. By no means am I a doctor, but I just like to think the stress levels would go down. And there's an opportunity for you to just feel good every day. And when you win with your finances, and it may be the small thing, it may just be that you decide you want to save $100. And you do it. It is encouraging. It gets you excited about it. And then the possibilities just open up. And that's really what Money School is about. It's not just focused on credit solely or debt freedom solely, but it is about financial health. So you have an opportunity to explore every aspect of your life with some of the partners that we will have there on that day.
So who is this geared towards? Who is this for? Who should come out and participate in this event?
This is for anyone. And I'd like to think I have young adults, and I'd like to think from teens that are in high school all the way up to sometimes I'm sitting in front of someone that I consider a silver senior that just needs a little bit of reinforcement. So it's for any and everyone who's ever had a question about what they're doing with their money. We say come out that day.
Okay, so give people the information as to where it is, when it is, and how they can take part.
Absolutely. So it's going to take place on Saturday, April 22nd from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Brainerd Crossroads. Certainly you can register for that at www.moneyschoolcha.org. For those classes that I will be teaching, you can sign up for them on that website as well, because we do have limited space for them, but we'd love to see you there.
Jackie Madden, thank you so much for your time today. We certainly appreciate it, and we'll make sure that our viewers get all of this information so they can participate.
Thanks so much, Latrice.